What a pain these are to clean and stuff with, especially when they're full of oil. But managed to get it all in pieces, cleaned off. So I'm going to clean it up a bit more now, assemble it and put new shoes on. But yeah, good hour or so missing with this. Cheers. Well, I haven't showed a lot of the video, but it is self-explanatory. The gearbox is in, handbrake sorted out, connected up. I had a lot of trouble with the handbrake drum, cleaning it, sorting it, and putting all the little bloody pins and what's names in, and oh, what a nightmare. Anyway, the overdrive's in. I haven't connected the linkage up yet because I'm waiting for some new linkage. That was in and out twice because, anyway, bolts and studs and you name it. Oil's topped up, everything's tightened up. I'm one nut missing off the bellows, which I've dropped some nuts and they've gone, and it's gravel and I can't see it, but there's only one at the bottom. What else is there? Oiled up, gone round everything, double checked and triple checked. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening. I've been on it since 8 o'clock, apart from a quick break here and there type of thing. Just steady cleaning, they're just fiddling around. A lot of pissing around, as you know. And tomorrow I've got to put the seat box in, clean it up. I've got some rubber, yeah, well, single-back rubber stuff to go on the back here. I haven't gone for that sticky stuff that's stuck like a blanket, so I've ordered some of that, which has come. So I'll clean this up tomorrow, hopefully get the seat box in, and finish the rest of the job. It's been a bit longer than I expected, but like as I said, it ain't a race, and no disrespect, I'm old. So it does take me a bit of time anyway, but there it is, it's in, it's sorted. Cheers folks. Right, it's morning all. I think it's Tuesday morning, and it's my happy smiley face. There you go. Oops, today's in the sun. Well, today's recipe is seat box. As you can see, it was kicking out quite a bit of oil from the handbrake back seal. So it's a question of just clean a bit of this off, tidy it up, do all the trims, and put the so-called seal round, which I've got, and then clean the seat box up. That's the biggest task. As you can see, the gearbox is pretty much sorted. I think that's throw a rag over that and move it somewhere, drain the rest of the oil out, of course. So there's a little bit in the transfer case. So that's my recipe for today. The poor old stage one sitting there waiting, and it's a nice day. So without further ado, get the cleaning stuff in here, give this back a bit of a clean and tidy up. I'm not going to clean any oil off on the chassis and stuff. That's good preventative for rust. Let's hopefully get the box in and get a seat in, have a quick whiz round and see if it goes alright. I think it will do. Anyway, cheers, I'll catch you all in a bit, bye. Well, as you say, I know it's only a seat box and you won't see a lot of this, but there's such a lot of oil kicked up from the leaking gearbox. I've got to take some of it off. It's protected, the wax oil that's been done over the time has protected the seat box, and I'll show the inside in a bit, so it's pretty good. Yeah, it'd be nice to paint that, but there's so much oil on there, it's, well, so all I'm doing is cleaning, replacing a few of the broken clips, not everyone, and that's it. A slow process, but got to be done. Cheers. You know, when you start this job, you think to yourself, oh, I could really do with painting this and painting that, and you're thinking, well, I've got to get the seat box on because I want to get the gearbox on and get sorted. But you're thinking, like, you look at them seat runners, you think they need coming off, sorting and painting, and you get like sidetracked, don't you? Anyway, a little thing I was just saying is that what I did grease and clean with is this, I'll call it citrus base cleaner. It's quite cheap, it's about 14-15 to the gallon. And I'll dilute it to about 10-20% in water, give it a couple of sprays, and it's not too bad on the hands, and I'll use that to clean off some of the oil, etc, etc. You'll probably see me using another little blue spray as well, which is that thing over there, God knows what it is, but it's not brilliant, but this is pretty good. I use it for house cleaning as well, for degreasing around the kitchen and stuff. and the cookers, breaks the grease and the fat down and the oil and stuff off here. So just a small tip. Usual thing, eBay, search it, sort it if you're interested. Cheers folks. You gotta laugh, ain't you? Land Rover rash. Bloody just caught my bloody finger. What a bummer. Anyway, apart from that, to the middle seat runners out. I'm still trying to get this bloody sticky stuff off. This white stuff I use, which I will not use again, which I'm not. I'll just use a one-sided sticky felt. God, I was trying to get that rubbery sort of putty stuff, but I'll try this felt stuff. Once it's bolted in, it should be alright. Seat box is nearly coming off. It's a couple of hours just to clean it. You know what you like. You start one job and you end up with 6 others. Anyway, plaster on my finger. Cheers. I find it easier being, I'll be honest, to slide it in up on the end, like as you can basically see. So you slide that section in here and then tip forward. I've disconnected the handbrake linkage so it goes in better. Now all I've got to do is just shuffle it back and just sit it in position, and then hopefully put a bit of felt round. Cheers. Well, these nuts and bolts down here, what a pain. That one's directly under a bracket underneath. That took me half an hour, 30 quarters, getting these two in down here, can't get your hands in. The rest not too bad. They're all bolted in now. It's only cleaned off a little bit. I haven't put the floor covers in yet. I've been all day tiddling around. No rush, but whatever. Just started it, reversed backwards and forwards a couple of times. God blimey, it's noisy without some of the covers and stuff and whatever. I could do with some insulation, but I haven't got it. So, and then the overdrive flicked out, so in other words it didn't work, so I had to click it back in. But generally speaking, I've got to put a bit of grease in down here. It's quite dry, and grease down the red lever, and then start putting a floor panel back in, and see how we go. But it's coming to the end of the night, something to eat I think. I've had nothing to eat yet, so we'll see how we go. Oh God. Anyway, cheers folks. Bit of a mishmash, but cheers. Morning all, what's the daisy? Just a floor plates to clean off, as you can see, and all the gunky stuff. Haven't got any more felt for these, so I might just pop them in for the time being. I'll sort something out, clean these off, but it's on its way, so hopefully not too long now. Cheers. As you can see, all the gunky stuff, it's just like, oh dear me, oil, muck, dear me, never mind, but as you can see, got to be done. Well, this is the one side of the floor panel I got in yesterday, and I took it for a drive. But as you can see, it is quite open, and it got a bit warm, naturally, because it was a very warm day yesterday, no complaints. Everything seemed alright. I had to adjust the overdrive pin down here for some unknown reason, because the linkage isn't connected. I'd got it actually in overdrive and wondered why it wouldn't pull out a skin off a rice pudding and stalling. So at the moment I'm going to get underneath and check all round, because I have took it for just 2 or 3 mile jaunt around, make sure there's no oil leaks. I know there's one nut missing under there, which I have now found there, so I'm going to put that on as well, so every nut will be back on place. And there you go. Just a question now of finishing off cleaning, sorting out, putting some stuff, maybe stuff back in my box, sort out things, because I am off to Leafers at the Pit next weekend, the bank holiday weekend. Hopefully I'll be leaving Friday morning and get there Friday dinner time or whatever. If I'm early enough and they want any help or whatever, then I'll certainly give that. But there you go. It's the sun's in today, but the previous people had put like a lino effect down on here. I haven't tore it up because it's glued down. I don't like these bolts here, because they used to have these type in with a nut on the end, the rounded heads. I don't like these at all, don't like them. So I'm going to have to look at that and see about changing those. that sticky stuff I used is still a pain in the bum, but you won't see that. So I'm waiting for some felt to stick underneath. You can just see a little edge of it there, and then I've used it down the back here. You won't be able to see it, but it's just a thin line down in here. Oops. And it's pinched together. It's only sticky one side, so at least that should pull away. It doesn't absorb water. There you go. So it is just literally clean and tidy. There's no rush. I'm still waiting for parts, so I'm sorry if this rambles a bit. There's my water gauge. I might have to check and sort that out. It's a bit Hayes Robinson, but it still works. I don't care. Got to tidy the back up, sort it out, ready for camping for next weekend. Anyway, cheers folks. Well, yes, the dog's still there. Bought a roll of that. I'm going to just put some on the back of this floor pan, plate, whatever. Leave a gap inch round because I'm going to put the other felt on first. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is what it's for. So it's raining. The weather is very inclement. So it's a nice word. I couldn't spell it. And I've got the tunnels and the diaphragms to do as well. So I'm putting this on sticky one side. It's pretty good. It does stick, I can tell you that now. I've used this in the back of my camper, my 109, and I found it quite good actually. And the silver paper, it is up to about 180 degrees. You can use it on the bonnet as well. Yeah, I've got a knuckle. I can't get over this anyway. Give me little scratches. So this is what I'm going to do now, just try and fill in a bit of gaps and a bit of time. So it's just a bit of insulation covering because I'm bored and the weather's crap. Anyway, happy days. The other thing I do while I'm waiting for bits and pieces as well is a bit of a tea cut, and great stuff. When I was at Billing Aquadrome a couple of weeks ago, I was there for 2 or 3 days, so I bought some, and bit of tea cut, and it does freshen the paint up. And you can see the line there, bump, and get a bit of a tea cut, a bit of a polish just on the back. I did most of the front. I also preventative, well I think it's preventative. I changed these 2 bolts either side there, but these ones are still the metric and or something, or could be the AF. But anyway, I actually unscrew them, grease them, and put them back in. Yeah, I know, anal, but it, just in case I have to take them out. So, done that set. Just got a tea cut round here, and there you go. Cheers, folks. Oh, very nice this morning. I've just had my new bracket come through and my arm for my overdrive, and the new bracket, so I can get that on, which I am chuffed about, and that's very nice, thank you. Considering the other one is absolutely like that, out of its tree. Weren't far out actually. Yeah, you can just see I was slightly out making it myself. Not a lot, but it was about 1/4, 3/8 of an inch, about 10mm, 12mm, yeah, about 10mm. Cheers, mate. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Well, that's the overdrive connected up. Lovely. The one I did make was, as you say, a bit short. New pins sorted out. There you go. Hopefully that'll, because it used to pop out of gear every so often, but being 1/2 inch short on the length, 1/2 inch, 12mm. Yeah. So there you go. That's sorted out for now. So cheers. Right, what I have done is got sidetracked a little bit, and because I have a roof, I modified this ladder to fit. What I've got to do, and what I am doing, is that my knees a bit knackered. All part of the process. Hope you can see that. Is putting some mesh on here, and I bought some 8x4 sheets, 2 of. I've still got to strap these down and then nip the tops off. Bit of a pain. I'm just going to do the other one, 8x4 sheet, which will fit at the other end. But you get the general idea, and cut the corners out, bend them up, and I'll show you that bit. And then I'll put the other one in here, at the back here. It's got to clear these and the other bits and pieces, but it should be okay. I can always cut the little sections out. It means that, in theory, you can perhaps walk on here without going through. and then put stuff on there. It's not going to slide through. Picked some timber up not long ago, and although it was strapped down, it could slide straight through, which was pointless. And it doesn't matter how hard you strap it down, if you brake at 40 miles an hour, it's going to come whizzing out that hole. So that's what I'm trying to do, little bits and pieces. So I can literally throw stuff up there, and I know that it's not going to roll through and roll out. Cheers. So this is what I've done. I've measured 5 inches off the back, 6 inches on the side, cut that section out, and I bend down the black line, bend down that line there, I'll show you that in a moment, and bend it. I'll use 2 sticks, screw the stick one side and the other side, bend it round the stick and the slabs, and then we'll go from there. I'll catch you in a bit. There you go. Look what I've got there. A black dog. Buddy! Buddy! That seems to be a friend's. Lovely, don't you just love that? That wire stuff is quite sharp actually. They're only little pinpricks, but enough to annoy you. Cheers. Anyway, watching the dog. Not my dog. Anyway, bend it a little bit like that, and then all you do is I use a rubber mallet because it gives a better impact. Knock them down, smash all the side. Anyway, stand on that a little bit, and then just you get the general idea. Bingo, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Do. Straighten that out then. There's one. Repeat that for the other side and the top. Oh, look at that lovely. And there we have one bent-ish flat piece that goes on the roof rack. But since I've got a blooming dog annoying me, I can't do a lot, because if it gets out the gate, he's gone. So there you go. So that's got to go on the back there. I'll try and get that out in a minute. I'll just go sort the dog out. Anyway, cheers folks.